Hi everyone, it's Carrie. We are at HomeGoods. We are at the Davenport, Florida location. This is at the Posner Park Shopping Center, down off like 27 and I-4 if you're familiar with the area. So Orlando kind of metro is where we are. We're gonna go in and see what's new. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back everyone. I'm happy you're all here. I hope you're all having an amazing day. Let's head inside and see what we can find. Still got some patio furniture. I still love that umbrella because it has the floral pattern on the inside of it. We've seen that one before. There's still a lot of really pretty florals in the stores here in Florida. This one is a good kind of knockoff of something you could put outside. That one is $30. All of these are fake. Just in case you did not know or don't know what the HomeGoods stores are. I know we've got some friends overseas watching. I love this one. It has the little bird of paradise there with the orange and purple. This one is $80. We've got one on clearance here. That one is $24. This is so wild. So the wind, its wings will flap when it's outside. I'm sure everyone's HOA would really appreciate that. I think it's kind of cool. So we've got this bird bath here. This is a metal table. We've got the flamingo statue there for the yard. Let's dig into some lamps and see what we can find that might be new. These are $60. I love the blue in there. It also kind of looks like a school of fish. So we have seen this big blue and white one here at a few of the stores. That one is $180. I've seen this one at a few of the stores too. So when we start to see them at a few of the stores, I kind of call that on repeat, which means you should see them in your stores also. We have a pretty big clearance section of lamps at this store. That one was $32. This one's $39. That's a Thomasville. We've got some Kate Spades in here. Let's see how much this one is. $49. Oops, sorry, the price tag stuck to my hand. We've got this glass Nautica one. This green one here is kind of cool. Yeah, so they've got a few left here. This is a really big version of what we just saw at the at-home store. So that one is $50. Those are like a tall, like buffet type lamp. Those are really cool. Hopefully you can see there's a lot of green in this lampshade, which matches the green base. This one's $50 on sale. Some fun little desk lights here. These are $50. This one is $40. I know one of you had asked about the rechargeable lamps and the USB ones. As soon as I find some of those, I will show you those. There weren't many that I didn't find really any here at this store today. I do love, there's so many colors in here. I love the floral shades. I love this green and white base. It's got a little bit of blue in there. That one is $60. This one here is $30. They did have quite a few new lamps that I had not seen in the other stores. That one is a Brooks Brothers back there. Sorry, I was kind of pausing to take a look at that. $60. And that one should have a shade on it. If you see one without a shade, ask the manager to get you a shade for the lamp because all of their lamps should be sold with shades. But don't go grab one on your own. They literally have a stash that they can get a shade on that. This one is $40. They do sell extra lampshades at some of the stores, so if you do need a replacement shade, there is a small amount that you'll see that do have price tags on them, but The kind of thing with the Home Goods is typically you get the shade and a light bulb included. Although I have seen sometimes some stores are like, nope, we're keeping the light bulb. And I get it. Light bulbs are not cheap. So I love these. They're kind of like narrow, but kind of oblong. Those are pretty cool. They've got fish on the base. Those are 60. These are 40. That's just a real nice kind of nautical feel to that one also. Got some good neutrals and golds in here. The bottom of these are this is glass, sorry. This one is 60. The stone base on this one is a travertine base. We've got kind of some sagey gray greens in here. This one is $50, and again, it looks like someone, even the tops are different on here. So again, see, this is why don't change the lampshades, everyone. Let the managers help you with that. These are $80. I can honestly say when I was in the stores in Texas, I didn't see so much kind of lampshade shenanigans that I have seen in the stores here. That lamp is $70. And did you see the dragonflies on the shade? I thought those were super cool. This one's $50. I love that it's the floral and the wood kind of common. Those are all really pretty in there. And those little colorful Nautica fans that they have in there, they're cute. They don't push a lot of air, but if you don't need a lot of airflow and just kind of a gentle breeze, they're pretty decent little fans. Those are really pretty bases on both of those. This credenza is $300. Got good storage in there. I always like to have a good shelf in there. I have seen these chairs on repeat. They have kind of the natural backing. These are $400. They're real pretty blue. They swivel. We've got a big seagrass floor lamp back here. I've seen this at a few of the stores now. That one is $130, and it's a pretty substantial size lamp. Okay, see that orange credenza right there? We've seen it in navy and we've seen it in white. It's part of the Coastal collection. They do still have a pretty decent selection of flower pots, yard art, bird houses. I'm noticing, it's a little bit less each time. This is part of the Coastal collection also. This is $100. That's a pretty big piece. We've got some more kind of Coastal collection pieces in here. Let's just peek around. We've got $13 on that photo frame. Ooh, I do like this little piece of art. This one is $20. I have seen these little yoga statues at a bunch of stores. We've got some pretty cool vases here. Ooh, this one's kind of heavy actually. I like the detail. That one is $20. So then here are the orange end tables that match that credenza. And like I said, I've seen these now in this orange, the navy, and white. So not sure what color you'll have at your stores. This lantern, pretty cool. I like this one too, $50. It has the glass insert and this really nice big metal handle up top. We always have to check out the artwork. Let's see if we can find anything a little bit different. I love the chunky frame on this one. This is a 2-pack. These little seashells, or are they fans? What's your take on that one, everyone? Seashells or fans? That is $100. I feel like it could kind of go either way. This one is $30. That is that thread art. There's been a lot of that this season. I think it's pretty cool. This is a 4-pack. I think the price may have been on the back of that, but it was all one big package together. I always love when they have these. So $30 for this one. The artist information attached to the pieces. It's always kind of cool to read a little bit. It's a landscape. We've got just some kind of modern abstracts. They have a pretty decent selection of art at this particular store. This one is fun. This one's, what is it, $34? This big one is $130. If you watch the HomeGood videos, but you don't watch the other videos, the at-home store has the biggest art department, and you will see some items are the same between HomeGoods and the at-home store. So don't sleep on that store if it's one that's just not on your normal places to check. I enjoy shopping that store. They've got some really cool stuff. This piece, I like this one. That one is $80. And the prices are very much the same between both stores. This one's neat. There's another thread piece there. Then we've got coastal up top. Let's see, that one. Sorry, that price tag got a little blurry. Do we have a big flamingo back here? Oh my goodness. I think that one's pretty cool. I love flamingos. I think they're just a fascinating bird. Got some pretty colors in here. This one is on sale. Let's see, this one is $50. This one's kind of cool. Definitely a lot of beach artwork, a lot of coastal, and that is the one thing that I appreciate at the at-home store is it's not just, you know, it doesn't lean one direction or the other. They have such a huge variety. Like I noticed my HomeGoods stores in Texas, they tend to lean a little more ranch, and the Florida one leans a little more coastal. These chairs are kind of fun. These are $200, and I have seen those at multiple stores. Ooh, I spy some blankets over there we're going to need to check in a second. They look like they're the Morris & Co. ones. Got these accent chairs here. These are $400 each. It's a really pretty neutral, and they do swivel. This credenza here, the cabinet's open, and there is a shelf on both sides. That one is $500. I have not seen this piece of artwork before. I do love that green in there. That one's $40. We've got some William Morris artwork. I was walking through some model homes the other day, and I actually saw those William Morris pieces in one of the houses. I thought that was pretty funny. I see so much stuff in the stores, and then to see something kind of out in the wild like that, I'm like, wait a minute, I know that piece. This store did have a pretty good selection of shower curtains and some ones that I've not seen before. This one is Linen Blend. It's $20. Oops. This one also Linen Blend, just a nice neutral one. It does have, oh, sorry, goodness. Bear with me, everyone. We've got, and it has a ruffle across the bottom. Love the greens and blues. Also Linen Blend on this one. I'm really like, so that's only, what is that, $17? I really like the linen blends that I'm starting to see in the stores. I also like this Perry, $17. This company Perry has a lot of really cute patterns. Got a Laura Ashley in there. This one also very nice floral. This one, oh my gosh, this is like a buttery, soft, give me a blanket in that fabric, goodness. It does have a little bit of embroidery on it. We've got some Tommy Bahama there. This one also, I love the detail. Oh, it's kind of stretchy. Ooh, okay, I need pants in this one. Sorry, these fabrics, like these are not your average shower curtain fabrics. These are fantastic. Okay, these were Morris & Co.'s. I did think I saw those from a distance, recognize some of the patterns. Super cozies. There's a little bit of cute trim on the bottom there. I bought, this is $30. I bought a Morris & Co. duvet cover, and I was a little surprised. In the four corners, it didn't have the ties. The Pottery Barn ones have ties in there, so you can like tie the corners of your filler, your like down blanket that goes in the inside. You can tie it so that way it stays flat. So anyhow, it doesn't have it. My solution was I bought children's size shoelaces, sewed them into the corners, and tied it in, so we're good to go. They had some really pretty pillows in here. Ooh, Everwash. Okay, so this is the same company that makes the rugs, the Everwash rugs that they sell here in this store. So $40, that is super soft. I love all things washable. Just busy house with pets and grandkids, and then just me. Those are good. Those feel like, they kind of felt like a feather pillow. These are pretty also. There's some really pretty pillows in here. These are $30. Ah, okay, whoops. These are from the UK. I always love when I find the pillows that that brand specifically, because they're beautiful. It's $25. And the pillow section is always a little bit tough because sometimes things are wedged in pretty tight, but I do like to peek at the patterns a little bit. Sorry, I'm gonna have to put the camera down and get that one back in there in a second. This one's interesting. That's a cool green. And that neutral back. Got some other good kind of neutral sages in here. There's that brand again. They're nice pillows. Like they feel, you know how when you pick up a pillow and it feels kind of heavy? Yeah, fluff me up. Those are good fluffing pillows in here. Got some patterns in here. Some blue buffalo check up there, but also this pattern. And again, these are good. Yep, okay. Feather pillows. Those are really nice. And they have all of these little blankets over here from Portugal. They're very nice quality, kind of like a really nice feel to these blankets. So these are $25. If you're new here, where are you watching from? Let me know in the comments. I would love to say hello. And for anyone that's still watching at this point of the video, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I love hanging out with you guys, chatting in the comments. All right, let's check out some pet things. I do have to get a few things for the dogs while we're here. These are $13, little kind of splash mats for them. Oh my gosh, the icy one. That's funny. I do need a new harness for one of my little divas. She, think this looks like this one might work. One of my little dogs, she's cute, but she's a menace. And she chewed up the other ones. She chewed up the other one's harness. I think she's trying to set her free or something. I don't know what we're doing here. Oh, these are cute. They're like little bathrobes. $7 or if they're wet, rain, or whatever. Those are kind of cool. You wrap them up so they're not shaking off all over the place. This Disney one there is super cute. Whoop. It's a little too thick and too hot for the temperatures that we have outside, but it is fun. They have a Jack Skellington one back here. There's more of those little outdoor robes. Oh my gosh, y'all. It's the bathrobes for the dogs. Oh my goodness, it's been a day. So this is Lies. $5. I purchased these. I took them home. It said stuffing free. And said dog, who I told you was a menace, chewed a hole in it, and there was a little bit of stuffing inside. All right, not a lot, but still. Don't tell me that there's not stuffing. And then there is. This one here is pretty cool too. That's got too much stuffing in it. The little rabbits there. Yeah, I love to keep her entertained, but I also don't like to have to clean the house up all the time. Purchased these. They lasted about 30 seconds. She had a lot of fun with the squeaker for literally 30 seconds and tore them up. She is 12 pounds of something else, y'all. So that's what's in my cart. 2 feather pillows and some dog toys. Really exciting. So these little paw washers, these have been kind of game changer for me. Mine are slightly different, but they've been great in that I can get a lot of the sand. We've just very sandy soil down here. So I can get the sand off their paws before they come in the house. We've got there's little beds in there. Yeah, we're in an apartment right now with them, and they're doing fine with it. It's just I think they do miss their backyard. And our soil in Texas was not sandy at all. So I have this 2-in-1 litter box. What are we sleeping on top of the litter box? Okay, so that's $120. Huh. That's kind of cool. Got a little stand. Okay, so they can play below. I don't have a cat. My siblings all have cats. We're super allergic to them, but my siblings' cats are super sweet though. Got little scratch, what do we call these? Are these scratch pads? Sorry. Ooh, this comes with, looks like catnip. Okay. Do you hide that inside of that? How do you, if you guys have a cat, let me know. What do you do with that? This is kind of fun. It is heart-shaped. It's heavy. That's really soft up top. Has this dangling heart, a little scratching thing here down below. Let me get a price. Those are $25. Got some more toys here. Let me get a, oh, let me not drop this stuff. What is wrong with me today? Price? This one is $7. Got this little tower here. Oh, it's got a little ball that goes around it. Oh, a bunch of them. Okay, apparently I'm entertained with those too. All right, oh, these are kind of cool. What is this one though? The Pixie. It's a treat dispenser. Is it like motions? Oh, it is. Okay, it's a good thing they don't have that for dogs, because said dog that's a menace would have that thing empty in 30 seconds. That is $6. That's pretty cool. Okay, so I did end up grabbing one of these fry pans. The set that I bought just a very small set when we first got here, but apparently for the way that I cook, I've already wrecked a pan. So this smaller one here is $35, but yeah, I have this kind of ceramic one at home, and I don't know. I don't use a lot of oils when I cook. I don't use like sprays or anything, so I'm gonna go with this larger one that was $40. I'm a huge fan of cast iron. These are too small, but eventually I will find myself a larger one. I left my seasoned cast iron back home in Texas with my son. Little salad spinner. I do need to grab one of these actually. Let's see. Price tag, these are $17. That's pretty fair. And I do need one of these. Little cheese grater, so it's got kind of the 4 sides on it, and it does have a base on the bottom, so it will hold the cheese inside. Also, I love, anyone else have, I had a Pampered Chef one that was the rotary one. It's boxed up right now, but I do love those. These are fun. These little silicone popsicle makers. Those are $6. I have 2 sets for one with my grandkids. One of them is actually super cool. It's kind of like a Halloween one. It's like zombies. And then the other one is just like little rockets. cute. Okay, those are just round ones. We've got the rocket pops. I love those. They've got quite a few of these over here. So $7. What is this one? Okay, that's a swirl. Those are going to be super fun for summer. And I do need to grab more kitchen towels, so while we're over here, we'll take a look at a few of the patterns. It's a multi-pack. Ooh, I do like the citrus back there. Just a nice classic stripe in here. Okay, actually that's got quite a few different patterns in there. It's a pretty nice black and kind of, you know, gray and white with a little bit of the black in there. Those are cool. We've got some coastal ones here. Let me see how much these are. $10 for that 4-pack. Got a white and a blue inside there also. We got some of these tomatoes up here. What else do we have? It's nice basic. I think I need something that's just kind of basic. And we've got some here for the 4th of July. Although that one, is it tomatoes on there? It is. It's a little different gardening things, but here's the 4th of July ones. They do have plenty of 4th of July stuff left at the stores, so if you're still looking for things for the 4th of July, probably get on that before they start to put out even more Halloween. The beach chairs are $40. I don't fully mind things coming out, you know, so early, but I do still want to live within the season that I'm in, so I'm not going to be decorating, but I don't mind if the stores put it out. I've got some really fun paper plates here for the 4th. I like that this one has scallops around it. These are plastic. So they've got the sets of the dinner plates and dessert plates. Those are cool. Some artwork. All sorts of goodies in here for the 4th. They do have a lot of napkins. Okay, so that was a Rae Dunn brand that was below that one. I need to know, do your HomeGoods stores have Rae Dunn coffee cups? Ours in Texas do. I cannot find them in Florida. And I think I've been to almost all the stores in Orlando, literally looking for them. And coffee cups are kind of not a thing here. I'm just used to having like an aisle and a half of coffee cups. So I don't know, maybe we just consume too much coffee in Texas? I don't know. I would just love to know what you guys see in your stores in terms of coffee cups. And with that, everyone, we are going to wander on up to the register. We're going to pay. This is kind of that exit aisle where they get us with all these goodies, right? Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Have a good day. Be safe.